Students, in our last class of the chapter square and square root, we have discussed about the square of a number and what are the properties of a square number. Here in this section, we shall discuss about how to find the square of a number and about Pythagorean triplet. So first, how to find the square of a given number. So here, if you are asked to find the square of 7, so you can simply multiply 7 by 7. So this is equal to 49. So if the question is to find the square of 23, so you can simply multiply 23 with 23, or you can use the identity. That means 23 square is equal to 20 plus 3 whole square. So this is equal to 20 square plus 2 multiplied with 20 into 3 plus 3 square. So this is equal to 400 plus 120 plus 9. So this is equal to 529. So if you will multiply 23 by 23, you will also get 529. So in this way, you can find the square of a given number. So let us solve some example. So let us solve this example. Example 1. Find the squares of the following numbers without actually multiplication. So first 39. So we can write 39 as 40 minus 1. So we have to find 39 square is equal to 40 minus 1 square. So here we will use the identity a minus b whole square. So this is equal to 40 square minus 2 multiplied with 40 multiplied with 1 plus 1 square. So this is equal to, this is 1600 minus 80 plus 1, or this is equal to 1520 plus 1 is equal to 1521. So let us find the square of 42. So 42 can be written as 40 plus 2. So 42 square is equal to 40 plus 2 whole square. So here we will use the identity a plus b whole square. So this is equal to 40 square plus 2 multiplied with 40 multiplied with 2 plus 2 square. So this is equal to 1600 plus 160 plus 4. So this is equal to 1764. So these are the squares of 39 and 42. So let us solve, or let us find out the square of a number whose unit digit is 5. So there is a pattern. Here I have to find the square of 25. We know 25 square is equal to 625. So this can be obtained by following the pattern. That means the tens place digit is 2. So 2 multiplied with the next number 3 hundreds plus 25. So like this, so this is equal to 600, this is equal to 600 plus 25. This is equal to 625. So here in case of 35, this should be without multiplication. We have to find this. So 3 into next number, that is 4 hundreds plus 25. So this is equal to 1200 plus 25. This is equal to 1225. So this is 35 square. So 35 square can be obtained without multiplication by following this process. So this is 1225. Then come to 75 square. So 75 square is equal to, this digit is 7. So 7 multiplied with 8 hundreds plus 25. So this is equal to 5625. Like this 105 square. So this is equal to, this number is 10. So 10 multiplied with 11 hundreds plus 25 is equal to, so this, in this way we can find the square of numbers having unit digit 5. Let us discuss about Pythagorean triplet. Triplet, tri means 3, so triplet is a set of 3 numbers. So this is the set of 3 numbers in which the square of the largest number is equal to the sum of the square of other 2 numbers. In simply we say the set of 3 numbers which represent a right triangle. So consider 3 numbers 3, 4 and 5. So here 5 square is equal to 25. 3 square is equal to 9. 4 square is equal to 16. So here we got 5 square is equal to 3 square plus 4 square. So 3, 4, 5 are known as Pythagorean triplet. So another set of numbers 6, 8, 10. So let us verify that whether they are Pythagorean triplet or not. So 6 square is equal to 36, 8 square is equal to 64 and 10 square is equal to 100. So 10 square is equal to 6 square plus 8 square. So this implies 6, 8, 10 are Pythagorean triplet. So let us verify another set of numbers, that is 5, 12 and 13. So here 5 square is equal to 25, 12 square is equal to 144 and 13 square is equal to 169. So here 13 square is equal to 5 square plus 12 square, as 169 is equal to 25 plus 144. So this implies 5, 12 and 13 are the Pythagorean triplet. So let us find what is the general rule for a Pythagorean triplet. So here we have to generalize the Pythagorean triplet. For any natural number m is greater than 1, we have 2m whole square, 2m whole square plus m square minus 1 whole square is equal to m square plus 1 whole square. So let us verify it whether it is correct or not. So LHS, 2m whole square, 4m square plus m square minus 1 whole square, we have to apply a minus b whole square, m to the power 4 minus 2m square plus 1. So this is equal to m to the power 4 plus 2m square plus 1. So RHS is equal to m square plus 1 whole square. So this is equal to m to the power 4 plus 2m square plus 1. So we verified that LHS is equal to RHS. So here 2m is a number, m square minus 1 is a number and m square plus 1 is a number. So it is verified that 2m whole square plus m square minus 1 whole square is equal to m square plus 1 whole square. So in general, 2m, m square minus 1 and m square plus 1 are the Pythagorean triplet. So let us solve some example by using the general form of Pythagorean triplet. So next example, write a Pythagorean triplet whose smallest number is 8. So here it is given that out of 3 numbers the smallest number is 8. So we know the general form of Pythagorean triplet are 2m, m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. So here m square plus 1 is the largest number. So 8 cannot be represented as m square plus 1. So it can be represented either in the form of 2m or m square minus 1. So let m square minus 1 is equal to 8. So this implies m square is equal to 9, or this implies m is equal to 3. So if m is equal to 3, then we can find the 3 numbers. So 2m is equal to 2 multiplied with 3 is equal to 6. M square minus 1 is equal to 3 to the power square minus 1 is equal to 8. Then m square plus 1 is equal to 3 to the power 2 plus 1 is equal to 10. So 6, 8, 10. We got the Pythagorean triplet as 6, 8, 10. But here 8 is not the smallest number. So we will try 8 for 2m. So let 2m is equal to 8. So this implies m is equal to 4. Then we can find out the first number, second number and third number. So first number is 2m, that is 8. Second number, that is m square minus 1, that is 4 square minus 1, that is equal to 15. Then third number, m square plus 1, that is 4 square plus 1, that is 17. So here 8 is the smallest number. So our required Pythagorean triplet is 8, 15 and 17. So example 3, find a Pythagorean triplet in which one number is 12. So here we don't know whether 12 is the smallest number among the Pythagorean triplet or it is the largest number among the Pythagorean triplet. So let us try for all. So let first 2m is equal to 12. So this implies m is equal to 6. So we can find the 3 numbers. So first number is 2m is equal to 12. 2 multiplied with 6, that is equal to 12. Second number is m square minus 1, that is equal to 6 square minus 1, that is 36 minus 1 is equal to 35. Then third number is m square plus 1, that is 6 square plus 1, that is equal to 36 plus 1 is equal to 37. So here the Pythagorean triplets is 12, 35 and 37. So let us try for m square minus 1. Let m square minus 1 is equal to 12. So this implies m square is equal to 13. So this implies m is equal to, so we cannot find the square root of 13 as that will be a natural number. So here we cannot find m. So it cannot be represented as Pythagorean triplet. So let us test for m square plus 1. So let m square plus 1 is equal to 12. So this implies m square is equal to 11. So here also we cannot find m. So the first one is correct. That means 2m is equal to 12 and the Pythagorean triplets are 12, 35, 37. So here by using this general form of Pythagorean triplet, you can find the any set of numbers which are satisfied the Pythagorean triplet rule. So always among the 3 numbers, the smallest even number is 2m.